Yo, 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 what's good, everybody? What's good on this Thursday evening? How everybody doing? I appreciate everybody who stopped by so far. What up, Mills? K, man, what's going on, man? Dallas fan, what's up, man? Yes, sir, yes, sir. Mills just bust out laughing. He must have. K, man, just got off a 12-hour tough shift. Whew, I'm exhausted. Hey, man, I did, last week I did 12 the whole week, bro. Yeah, I feel your pain. Dallas fan, hey, we got Sam Howell. That's a good sign, JB. Yeah, we got Sam Howell, bro. So, what's my guy name? Joe. Yeah, yeah, Joe Milton. He gonna be number 3 now. I guess. Is Sam Howell gonna be third, or is Joe Milton gonna be third? Neither one of them probably won't see no playing time, even if Dak sucks. Okay, man, time to hire some people from the local grocery store to fill the roster spots. The Dallas fan. I could kick a 35-yard field goal if we move on for Aubrey. Bro, damn. But we're going to need 50 yarders. 50-plus yarders, Dallas fan. Dallas fan, I won $200 for making a 35-yarder in high school. All right, then, player. All right, then. Shit. Got top prize? All right, then, Dallas fan. Shit. Boot that bitch, then. Mills, what's up, Mills? Business as usual. Now motherfuckers know who Thompson is. The content creator saying he a great safety. And PJ Law, man, I know this dude is a special teams player. Don't we already got Stewart? Did he come out to special teams player? Man, shit. Cowboys champ, what's up? They be in the house. Yes, sir. There my girl go. Wrong button, my bad. Yeah, Charlene Evans. Yes, ma'am. What's going on with you? Appreciate the support. Yeah. But hey, y'all remember the narrative was fuck those picks from them Dak Slurpees? Want to build around Dak? That was their excuse for saying fuck the picks, we gotta win now. Hold on, let me play something quick. Oh shit. Y'all check this shit out.
Darkness isn't about the event. These people may be isolated, unbalanced, but I believe with the right push, they can be exactly what you need.
Warfare is won by sentiment.
No, it's won by soldiers.
Right now, every single one of you out there, have a chance to be a part of the greatest organization the NFL has ever seen, the Dallas Cowboys. And you are fans of a championship football team. And what do? You blog. You blog so hard that you're running up and down the internet all night long. If it's 4 o'clock in the morning and you got to get another story out, you blog. You know why? Because you know more about your team than anybody else. There is 32 teams in the league. 32 teams. You expect them to know every team like you know yours? Well, they don't. They don't. And how do you do this? You go to the Dallas Cowboys show, you get a blog, and you blog about the Cowboys. You blog all night long about the Cowboys. You tell people what they need to know about the Cowboys instead of letting people tell you. That's what you did all last year. No more. You know why? Because we have the internet. All you have to do is have heart. And you can do it. You know why? Because you're a fan of a championship football team. And a fan of the championship football team, they give everything. They give everything they got to help their team make it to the Super Bowl. And if you're not willing, as a fan, to give it all you got, then you go to the New England Patriots. Blog, 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 blog. There's nothing better than that. Nothing more fulfilling. Nothing more special. Blog.
Oh, let's go purpose. It is on purpose. Yes, this is not by mistake. The DC universe has united again because we feel we need to talk about these pressing matters at hand. Now, after the recent acquisitions, the trade with Mike and all that, we got some picks. You know, we got a nice little plethora we sitting on right now. But DC Universe has assembled together today to say, them picks. Let's go.
Oh my goodness. I remember they saying fuck them pigs. They were talking about Jerry, what he can't do, what how fucked up he is, and now it's a different story. Oh, Jerry's moving different. Oh, he's setting the defense up nice for CP. Boy, these guys are hilarious, bro. Oh, they hilarious as fuck. Okay, man, hear me out. With no cap space, Cowboys trade all their picks this year and really load up for the next few years. That's about the only opinion I see at this point. Hey. Trade all their picks? God damn, okay, man. Whew. Shit. Cowboys trade. Everybody hit that like button. Yeah, everybody hit that like button. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He said, what the fuck? That was DC Universe. That's when they were saying fuck them picks. Remember when they was on that narrative? What them that fanboy slurpees was on? Fuck them picks. Okay, man. What did you just make us watch? He said, that was fair. Is this real or AI? Hey, that shit real. That shit real. What's up, Kid Cowboy? What's going on with you? The Cowboy chat. Super Friends for ABC Saturday morning. Hey, bro. Fight. Oh my God, how can we not win a Super Bowl after that? Oh shit. Teflon, dog. What up, Teflon, Breed? What it do, bro? Miss Matrix, what's up, girl? Hey, JB, fuck them piss. Let's get a dog. Oh shit. How we gonna get a dog if we fuck them picks? Because basically what they were saying, they wanted to build around Dak Prescott. We built around Dak Prescott. We've done that. You know what I'm saying? But this shit is hilarious to me that now Jerry's the man now. But that clip is from a video what they did. I'm gonna play a couple clips from that video what they were talking about. But that was 5 months ago. That's when everybody was talking about fuck them picks. Fuck them picks. Jerry don't know what the fuck he doing. He need to be out. This was the shit they was talking about. I'm looking at this shit like, as much as they bang on Jerry, you know, and want him gone, then turn around 5 months later. Hell, shit, sooner than that, probably. Turn right back around. He's the man now. He's moving different. Bullshit. How is he moving different? He doing the same thing he normally do. Shit. He doing the same thing he normally do. What you talking about? It's shout out to Rick Money. Appreciate that $10 super chat, man. They'll be back, best all season channel. Yes, But that shit is crazy to me, man. I don't get it. Hold up. I gotta play it one more time. Let me play it one more time, y'all. Just one more time.
We need a response team.
The Avengers Initiative was shut down.
This isn't about the Avengers. These people may be isolated, unbalanced even, but I believe with the right push, we can do exactly what we need.
Warground is run by sensitive.
No, it's run by soldiers.
Right now, you, every single one of you out there, have a chance to be a part of the greatest organization the NFL has ever seen. The Dallas Cowboys. And you are fans of a championship football team. And what do? You blog. You blog so hard that you're running up and down the internet all night long. If it's 4 o'clock in the morning and you got to get another story out, you blog. You know why? Because you know more about your team than anybody else. There's 32 teams in the league. 32 teams. You expect them to know every team like you know yours? Well, they don't. They don't. And how do you do this? You go to the Dallas Cowboys show, you get a blog, and you blog about the Cowboys. You talk all night long about the Cowboys. You tell people what they need to know about the Cowboys instead of letting people tell you. That's what you did all last year. No more. You know why? Because we have the internet. All you have to do is have heart. And you can do it. You know why? Because you're a fan of a championship football team. And a fan of the championship football team, they get everything. They give everything they got to help their team make it to the Super Bowl. And if you're not willing, as a fan, to give it all you got, then you go to the New England Patriots. Blog, 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 blog. There's nothing better than that. Nothing more fulfilling. Nothing more special. Blog. Blog.
Oh, it's on purpose. It is on purpose. Yes, this is not by mistake. The DC universe has united again because we feel we need to talk about these pressing matters at hand. Now, after the recent acquisitions, the trade with Mike and all that, we got some picks. You know, we got a nice little plethora we sitting on right now. But DC Universe has assembled together today to say, them picks. Let's go.
I'm sorry, y'all have to play that shit again, goddamn. Shit.
Onboard onboard new hires in just 90 seconds. Fill out a few details. Rippling does the rest. Every step of onboarding is automated. Every action tailored to your new hire.
We ain't got no linebackers and the left and right tackle still a question mark. Yep. Yep. That's facts. Fix some shit while I had it. I'll get back to it. But anyway. Oh shit. Jerry Jones. Double dog. Evil biscuit. Left my ass on. Here we go for another losing season. Nothing will change. Dak will have a suck ass year, and the new DC will be blamed for everything. You know how it go. That's exactly how it's gonna go. Steve, what's up, Steve? Make this defense top 15. We can make noise. 12 and 20 defense. Well, I think something in the back of my mind. I always say it don't even matter with the goddamn quarterback. But I see what you said, though. Yeah, I see what you said. Dallas fan, only position they upgraded is safety and slightly. That's it. Right. And what we know about Jalen Thompson? Devil dog. Attention bargain basement shoppers. Bum on 4. Hey, Jerry said he was he was gonna bust the budget. That's what Jerry said. So far he's done nothing of the sort. I'm sorry. I haven't seen no busting of the budget. But even with Crosby not going to the Ravens, he got an opportunity, really. He ain't even got to give up 2 number ones now. But can he deal with that contract? I don't know about that. But still, he talking about busting the budget. That's a part of busting the budget. Shit. Cowboys champ. Can anyone how many players are still on this team from 2019 to 2023 draft? Take a guess. Damn. What'd you say, Cowboys champ? Hold on. You said 7 players? Damn. What about 2016? What about how many players left since that came in 2016? Devil dog, yeah, we're signing nothing but bum ass practice squad players. Yup. Jerry Stephen and Will are trash. Garbage. Hot ass garbage. The Sport. What's up, the Sport? What's good with you, man? Glad Osa is gone. Garbage versus the run. It wasn't a scheme pick. Yeah, man. That was a shit. They crying over Osa, man. I was kind of root for him, man, but he showed me when he didn't do nothing until Kenny Clark and Quentin Williams came this season. I think he only had 1 sack, bro. He always getting pushed back. I mean, no penetration consistently. Always goddamn getting manhandled. I'm like, I'm gonna throw the link in the chat. No, we do. Hold on. Teflon. Said this video aged terribly. Blah, blah, blah. He mean blah, 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 blah. Kid Cowboy. We got an assistant towel boy, quarterback's coach, who no one was going to make a DC. Oh, how about N'Kobe Dean didn't even come there? I thought this guy had this influence on this defense, on these players. You know what I'm saying? What happened to that? I don't see no influence he had on any of those free agents from Philly. Then what was the Phillips? He went to what, Jacksonville or some shit. I mean, what up, champs?
What's up, man? How you doing, man?
Good, bro. How you doing, man? I
All
missed
right, man.
the other day, man. I wanted to get on that one. I missed that one. I think it would work.
Man, when I saw the title Jerry busting the budget, the reason why he busting the budget because they can't draft.
Yeah.
They picking up bottom of the barrel free agents, and then man, it's the unicorn teddy bear fans every year keep saying we're gonna make it to the Super Bowl. This is our year, and 31 years of the same old BS. 31 years.
Mm-hmm.
And then I saw a stat where the Cowboys only got 7 players since 2018 to 2023 that they drafted that's still on the roster. Because I did a video about a month ago talking about the 2023 draft. You know, one with Mozzie Smith.
Mhm.
On how bad that particular draft was. Because a lot of these players supposed to be the foundation of this team. And that take a lot. I mean, that's on Will McClay, Stephen Jones, and the idiot GM. Yeah, we can blame Dak all we want to, but still, it's that front office that's making the decision. If they knew how to draft, the Cowboys wouldn't be worried about signing Dak Prescott to that big ass contract, or none of the other players to this big ass contracts. It's on that idiot right there.
You seen it?
Yeah.
Sport, what's good, man?
What's up, man? How y'all doing?
Doing good.
Good. Yeah, I think the lack of depth on this team the past few years is really showing with, the draft picks not really panning out. This team just has no depth. And it's very top heavy, mainly on offense, right? So now I think those draft classes that have suffered are really catching up to the roster. So
Very good point, man.
and it's like when these draft picks aren't hitting, you got to make up for that in free agency, but they don't do shit in free agency. So you end up signing these trash players at the end of the year, that are off practice squads or guys that have been cut, the players off the scrap heap, the Kenneth Murrays, the Kaiir Elams, and this is what you get.
Aldo Smith. Yep.
So you gotta make up for it somehow, and I feel like they. If they would have gotten a linebacker, I would have been cool with that because I'm okay with Jalen Thompson. I think they could find a role for him in this defense. But, to go out there with 3 linebackers on the roster right now, you got Overshown who can't stay healthy.
Oh.
Shamar James, second-year player, didn't show enough in his rookie 6th-round pick, I think, something like that. And then some practice squad guy, Justin Barron. It's like, dude, you got to get a legit Mike in here that could lead this defense. You're going to depend on a rookie now, at the 12th or 20 pick. That's a big responsibility for a rookie to step into, to be the green dot guy in defense and make all the calls, make sure everybody's lined up. So you're going to put that pressure on him in his rookie year. I don't know.
And my thing is, okay.
Go ahead.
My thing is, why were they gonna try to put Louis Fowl as an outside linebacker, man? And you know what? And just like last year, the team had a head coach and an offense coordinator on the job training. It's even worse on defense. You got a 30 or 33-year-old young head coach who been on, I think, 15 different teams. Never called a play, and he's on the job training.
Well, it goes like to what you said earlier, man. They're about busting the budget. Well, because you guys don't know how to sign your own after the rookie contract. It starts with that. It starts with not knowing when to let go of players and just want to keep them for their whole career. That era is over, man. It's called the salary cap. So, they got a lot of things they got to work on even before you get to the players, man. They just really need to sit down, really do a full analysis of how they conduct business in terms of player acquisition, whereas the draft or free agency, and just totally reevaluate it, because there's too many teams that do a better job. I mean, I've watched every team this offseason. I'm looking at the Ravens. You can say what you want. They cold feet, whatever. They realize that it ain't going to work. And you can look at teams that were poor, last year, didn't just as bad as the Cowboys.
He wasn't healthy. That's why they backed up out of that deal.
Right, but if that was the Cowboys, you think the Cowboys would have done that?
No.
They might as well do it.
I'm just saying that I'm just saying, it's just that those are the organizations that, to do those types of things. I mean, you look at I looked at a lot of these other teams. I mean, yeah, we just don't know how to manage the cap. We don't know how to evaluate talent. We don't know when to move on from talent. And we don't know what it takes to build a team, because you cannot be a team of just, superior athletes, which, you don't really have that either, and think they make a good team. Because, I mean, the Patriots did it. The Seahawks have done it this past Super Bowl. I mean, can anyone really name anyone from that defense? Not really. And here we are again. And I'll be surprised if we win. I think, Champs, you said how many wins this season? I think you said 6, right?
Oh, I'm down to 4 now.
Down to 4. I was about to ask you about that. I think I'm down to 3. So
I'm down to 4.
Man,
I gotta review that schedule again. But I mean, damn, they just.
I'm still at about 6.
6. JB's probably right, because that's the sweet number. Jerry likes his 6s, so
Yeah, it might be 6. I'm gonna stick to what I did last year, between 4 and 6.
yeah, man. I don't. Even the Giants aren't a gimme anymore now.
All the gimmies are gone.
They got
you nailed
Harbaugh.
it. You nailed it.
Dak would get 4 easy wins.
Nobody in the
against-
division.
Not anymore.
Nope.
Is there any team you think will defeat, sweep in this division this year?
Nah, we'll probably split with everybody.
I could see Washington. Dan Quinn might be. I know they did a lot in free agency. I could see a sweep in Washington. It seems to be even when we have bad teams, we can still sweep Washington.
You know what? Another team that the Cowboys have a hard time beating, the Arizona Cardinals. You got them again this year.
Wow.
The Cowboys can't beat the 49ers either. They can't beat the Green Bay Packers. I don't know why.
The
Can't
team
be
I never
Denver.
understood is the
Can't be
Cardinals.
different for shit either.
The Cardinals I never understand. We've been having troubles with them since 1998. I just don't understand that.
Denver is another team we never beat.
Yep.
Well, Denver makes sense, but the Cardinals don't make no sense, because look at their records. It's not like the Cardinals are a winning team.
Yeah.
And what was so funny last year, the Cardinals, their last victory was against the Cowboys.
I was gonna say that. Yeah.
Damn.
Dominated us, man.
Oh my god.
So far, what y'all thinking about feelings of free agency? Because to me, Jerry was just singing the same old tune.
Yeah, he is.
What do y'all really expect from the draft? Because I'm kind of like with you, the sport. I would have been a little bit more happy if we would have got a linebacker. Because I know we need really 2 bona fide linebackers, really, if you ask me.
The one I don't understand is he still available? Is Quincy Williams, Quentin Williams' brother? You couldn't get him?
I think he went to. I might be wrong. Tennessee. He might have went to Tennessee, one of those teams where Salah is. I think.
Solid. Yeah, the Titans.
I think I'll double check on that while you're talking. Let me see.
No, I'm just saying you couldn't coach that in. Say, hey, let's reunite you with your brother again. You know, because your career is starting to come to an end. You couldn't use that as a sales pitch. I mean, I don't know, man. Listen, I just have no faith in this team. I mean, I really don't. It's been destroyed. Like you said, 31 years. I mean, Jesus, Lord.
Damn, I
So
thought it was.
my thing is on defense. If Parker would have came out and said we're gonna run a 3-4 zone or whatever, what type of scheme, then I could have have a better confidence. But when you come out and say we could run 3-4, but we're also gonna show 5-2 and nickel, that's all over the place.
Yeah.
And that right there, that do not show any type of confidence for me.
Their PR guy said if you tell people that flexibility, you're planning to have flexibility, it's going to go well with the fans. That's what it sounds like to me, man. It doesn't sound like you're talking about football. It just sounds like, what is the buzzword of the day? Flexibility, ability to play more than one position. You know, blah blah blah,
blah blah blah.
Yeah, man. Why can't this team just get like a veteran defensive player to lead this defense? I'm just going to be frank. This team is a bunch of losers. They haven't won anything. Right? They haven't been to a conference championship game. Why don't you get some guys in here from Seattle? Get some guys in here from Philly, from the winning teams that have actually been to a conference championship, let alone a Super Bowl. It's like that. You know how you change culture? You win. You get players that have been there before that tell the younger players how to do it. You know, this team is so young, especially on defense, and they're probably all looking at each other like, who's going to lead this thing? Overshown, he can't even stay in the field. He's going to be your leader on defense. Deron Bland can't stay in the field. Who's your guy? Like, get a. I know he's really old now, but you had an opportunity a few years ago. Get a Bobby Wagner in here to lead this defense, a guy that's won a Super Bowl. You know, that could be the quarterback of the defense. This team is so scared to go outside of its own draft picks and just sign a guy to a multi-year deal. I mean, they signed Jalen Thompson, 3-year deal, right? But of course, he had to have the connection to Christian Parker. They can't just sign a guy that has no connection to their current coaches. But sign a guy to a 4 or 5 year deal that is, on the better side age-wise, that could lead this defense that has won. Well, they have no trouble signing their own guys early, right? They signed Bland, Ferguson. They're paying Bland $17 million this year off a second foot surgery. They're signing they're paying Jake Ferguson $10 million this year to fumble the ball 3-4 times to average 4 yards.
Don't forget about Steele. I don't know how Steele got another contract.
It's crazy. So it's like they have no trouble. They love signing their own guys because they're like they could tighten their tie a little bit and see, oh, look, we're re-signing our draft picks. We're so good at drafting. They're not good at drafting. They're not a good drafting team anymore. So you have to rectify that by going into free agency and just putting some money down and signing somebody outside of your organization. It's almost like cult-like. It's kind of weird the way this organization runs.
It makes you kind of wonder if the reason they don't is because players don't want to come here. I mean, I'm wondering if that's really what it is, and they just, to make it seem like it's not that it's their choice that they decided they're not signing players. I'm at that point with wonder. I have to wonder because I just don't see any other reason as to why you would do this. It makes no sense. You have different tools in the kit to work with, and you guys can't do it. Because remember, it's always been trades. You traded for this player that's disgruntled. George Pickens was disgruntled. Quentin Williams is disgruntled. What's another player we traded for? I mean,
Rashad Gary. He was going to get cut.
Yep. You see what I'm saying? None of them
about to cut him.
Yeah, none of them were on their own accord in free agency. Say, hey, I want to come to the Dallas Cowboys. I mean, think about what's the running back from Notre Dame again? He told the Cowboys, don't
Love.
think of Love told him, don't even call him, something like that.
Man.
Yep. Yeah, the aura of being a Dallas Cowboy, that shit is gone. Yeah. Jerry still thinks, oh, you get to wear the star in your helmet. You have no income tax. Nobody gives a shit about that. Players want to get paid. They might only get one contract their entire career, They don't care about the Cowboys. They're going to go where the money is. Like Nakobe Dean, right? He got more money offered from the Cowboys, but he said, I'm going to go play with my buddies for a little bit less. Like nobody cares about the Cowboys anymore. And Nakobe Dean had the connection to Christian Parker, and he still chose the Raiders over the Cowboys.
I mean, imagine what you just said. You think about it, someone chose the Raiders over the Cowboys. That was unheard of back in the day. That was that was considered stupid. I mean, small market, blah blah. No, it doesn't matter.
We at the bottom of the barrel, bro.
We're the new Browns. Actually, no. What's that team? Oh, the Aints. Remember the Aints?
Yep.
With the bags. That's where we're at. That's where we're at. We gotta start wearing the bags with the star on it. That's what we gotta do.
And guess what? You know that trade that they did with 49 for Osa?
I like that trade.
They saved $4.5 million, but they got $16.5 million dead money.
Yep.
Still wanted him gone though. I'll take it. I just wish they would give it back.
But I mean, that right there tells you that the Cowboys are bad. Do evaluation of even their own players.
They just signed him. They signed him last year.
Yeah.
But playing devil's advocate, it's kind of not like them to get rid of a player that quickly after they extend him. So I like that they let Christian Parker say, okay, this guy just isn't a fit. I know we just signed him to multi-year deal, but I don't see a vision for this player. And they actually got rid of him, rather than hang on to him for a few years and then he's not a good fit. He's not playing well, whatever the case may be. So I kind of like that, but obviously they didn't know they were going to hire CP when they extended Osa. But I like that they're actually getting rid of a player early that they know wasn't a good fit.
It's the same thing with you look at the Dolphins, they got rid of Tua. I mean, I was hoping to wake up this offseason for us doing the same thing. But I can only dream, moving on, recognizing we made a bad decision. Those dreams to only be a Dolphin fan. So sad.
Dolphins, Browns, Cowboys, all in the same category. Trash.
And you know what? I think it's mainly Steven. I know Jerry gets a lot of tough love, but Steven, I think, is the guy as to why we're so cheap in free agency and why we just signed our biggest free agent since Greg Hardy in 2015. It's been 11 years since we signed a legit free agent for that much money. I think it's Steven because you remember Steven was the one that didn't want to sign Dion back in 1995. So I think Jerry's kind of stepped aside many years, from now, and it's Steven that's the one that is having issues with, bringing in, high dollar free agents and taking those few risks to get back to a conference championship game. So, until he, loses the reins, and who knows when that's going to be, I think we're going to see more of the same thing after Jerry's gone.
Well, Steve, to validate your point more, I mean, you go back to all the way to 1998. I really think that's when Steven took control. And you heard about remember the Randy Gregory contract? Remember, Jerry said, "Okay, we had the talks. Everything looks good. All right, Steven, go ahead and get this penned out." And what happened? Now, I'm not saying we should have kept Randy Gregory, but it's the idea that if everything was so lined up, how did you lose him? And that's because
clause that was it like the off the field?
Yeah, right. Yeah. But I'm just saying to you that Jerry had everything going, and then Steven couldn't even look at that contract and say, okay, let's remove that. We don't need that. We got everything, whatever. Bottom line is Steven has proven that he's horrible at the contract negotiation process, and we have 31 years to validate that. So I just think that and to validate your point, like you said, Jerry, when he's gone, you won't see trades for Quentin Williams and Kenny Clark anymore. You won't see, I'm not saying I was for it, but trades for like Roy Williams, the receiver from Detroit, or the trade for or Joey Gowie. You're not going to see that anymore. Those are Jerry moves.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's Wildcat and Jerry's, you like to call it. But Stephen Jones, man, he's all about, okay, wait a minute. Oh yeah, let's trade for Joe Milton. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, JB, he hasn't played football in a few years, but I think we could get him for $400 a week. So let me sign him to be my quarterback, And I mean, that's Steven, man. He's like, wait a minute, there's a guy in the CFL. Well, if I pay him $50,000, You know, I mean, that's just what Steven's all about, man. He's just like, how cheap can I be? I just need to fill up the numbers. And are we competitive enough where fans are entertained enough? Which is sad that our level of entertainment is just showing up.
And that's the problem right there is the damn unicorn teddy bear, Kool-Aid drinking with Jerry Pitts fans.
Hey,
It's their downfall. Because they still go out there and spend all the money on the tickets, the toilet paper, the Dallas Cowboys condoms. They spend all that damn money for this damn trash.
Yeah, man. I think when you have business people trying to run a football organization, this is what you get. This is the product. This is it. They're not football people. They're trying to be, after how many years? It's been almost 40 years since Jerry bought the team. 89 is coming up.
Yeah, and he's still trying to chase Jimmy Johnson.
But Jerry's not a business person. Jerry's a fruit stand, mom and pop shop. Because look at the Broncos. That's the Walden family. Look how they run it. You don't see that there. You look at the Patriots Kraft family. That's a real business. Jerry's a freaking fruit stand selling you rotten tomatoes for a quarter. All right, he's not Walmart. He's not Target. I'm being ridiculous now, but that's how Jerry would like to refer to Cowboys as Target. He's not that, man. He's freaking Jerry's fruit stand, with the tomatoes rotten, and he's like, hey man, the softer the tomato, man, the more juice it's got. I mean, he's trying to sell you that, and we're like, oh, okay. Yeah, man. Yeah, that'll make a great Bloody Mary. He's trying to sell you that Bloody Mary, less effort to squeeze and get the tomato juice out. And and we're drinking it.
The smart fans know the bullshit by now. I think we saw it coming a long time ago. Unfortunately, there are a lot of dumb people out there. A lot of dumb Cowboys fans that will like the shit that Jerry's feeding them and like the taste of it no matter what.
Oh, yeah.
If we could say one thing about Jerry, he's built up the Cowboys brand like no other owner in NFL history.
Yeah.
I'm not going to give Jerry the credit for that. That was his daughter, Charlotte's the one that built that brand. So
I don't know now.
I mean,
she doesn't now. I know she does, but
yeah. But I'm just saying, man, it's pathetic. I mean, look, all I know is this: I will not see a Cowboys Super Bowl in my lifetime. I've come to accept that at this point. I don't even think in my lifetime I'll see us at the NFC Championship. I've come to accept that. So I'm just that's where we're at, man. Until I see
what I'm
structural
hearing
changes.
even the same shit going on in free agency, seems like the same thing gonna go on in the draft. Y'all think they're gonna draft for BPA or need?
they got to go need with how they did free agency. And this is usually when they don't draft well. When they have needs still on the team, you pick the Tyler Guytons, you pick the Mozzie Smiths, you pick the Taco Charltons, the Jalen Smiths in the second round. So it's like right now, the way it stands, and things could change over the next month, right? They could trade for Grenard from Minnesota or Josh Sweat, one of those outside edge guys. But as it is right now, you have to go linebacker, you have to go corner, right? I mean, those are the two positions we didn't address at all in free agency. So as of right now, you have to go linebacker or edge or corner at 12. So, Delane might be there, the corner from LSU. He's a good player. They're hoping probably either Caleb Downs or Sonny Styles, the safety or the linebacker falls to them, but that's not a given. CJ Allen's another linebacker that might be there at 20. But, this is not when they draft well. When they kind of plug holes in free agency, even when they do it to an average extent, they tend to draft better. Then you pick the guys like CeeDee Lamb, right? And they didn't need a receiver, but hey, he's the best player on our board.
CeeDee was a gift. That's what I was heard. It
really was.
I mean, I looked at him as a good slot receiver, and he turned out better now.
he was a player by default. They were supposed to go defense that year. That was the year they had 2019. You know, they hired Mike Nolan. They were going to go defense.
Yeah.
And then with CeeDee Lamb, you know, when they had Amari Cooper still, right? So that's when they draft well, when they plug those holes. When they do this, when they leave these glaring needs after free agency, and then they're like, oh, we'll take a rookie at number 12, and that'll plug that hole. No, you fill the holes prior to the draft. You pick the best player on your board. Get good football players. Let's say you team build. You know, so linebacker and corner right now, I would say.
What you guys say?
I think that the safety is probably what they end up having because you know, they neglected the defensive tackle position for so long. Watch, they're now all of a sudden going to recognize the safety position. It's like, Jerry, you're 8 years a little late so to the party when it comes to that. And because now look at it, we got defensive tackles. Now we don't got no ends. We had ends and then we had no defensive tackles. You get corners and you got no safeties. So I just think that you know, there's a lot of things. Yeah, I agree right there. Snake oil salesman. That is 100% correct. That's exactly the cowboy motto.
To me, I still wish they would have stayed with the 4-3.
Yeah, because they at least got the players to.
Yeah, I mean, now last year I wouldn't have traded for Quentin Williams. I would love to kept my 2 first-round picks and my second-round pick. But you got Quentin Williams, you had Clark. The only thing you need was to get 2 young defensive ends from a draft or a free agency. But they doing a whole overall makeup. Like they put a lipstick on a pig.
You know what's funny?
With a coach who never called plays. As a matter of fact, he's a secondary coach.
All right, so I got a message here real quick in the chat from Black Cloud. Are y'all even fucking fans? Jerry making moves y'all can't see.
Oh, hold on. Oh, yeah, I'm a goddamn fan. I've been a fan since 1977, but this damn team is full of shit.
Yeah, I mean, just because you criticize doesn't make you not a fan, right? You could be honest about what you feel about the team. Opinions are undefeated. You know, everybody's got their opinion. So, we're still
but you know what's funny, though? You're talking about Quentin Williams not wanting to trade from. If you told me in Micah's second year that we would have traded 2 picks for Mozzie, I would have been okay with that because think about it, after the Mozzie draft, what did they get?
Not much.
Not much.
You see what I'm saying? I mean, then you would have had an edge, and then you would have had a defense. But like I said, they're always a little late to the party with these guys. Every time they're about to make this big so-called trade or swing to the fence, you're too late. I mean, this is not like the Charles Haley because that was the last piece, and then boom, you're in.
Would y'all have a problem with them drafting offense?
If Love is there.
You know what? Even though they do need a left tackle and a right tackle.
I mean, you're not going to make your weakest part of the field any better significantly. It's impossible based on the cap structure. So you might as well go all offense at this point and just make your offensive line all a bunch of Hall of Famers and you get another receiver, a third receiver that Dak can't throw to, and
it would be funny if they drafted another Tyler.
Oh my God, I would. Okay, I'm gonna start looking. Listen, Chance, I'm gonna start looking for the next Tyler. And just the Tyler Evans left guard, Penn State or something like that. Watch, there's another one.
Way too many. Yeah, we already got 3.
Yeah, we need 5. We need 5 Tylers, left to right.
Tell you, man. The only offensive guy I'd want at 12 is Jeremiah Love from Notre Dame, but I think he's going top 5. I'm hearing Tennessee really likes him.
I bet she's going to go to the Commanders.
Yeah, possibly.
Or the Saints. Saints is probably more realistic.
They just signed what's his name? Didn't they sign a running back in free agency? The Saints? Yeah, they signed somebody. I hear Tennessee loves Love, no pun intended. So, and they have, I think they picked number 4. So it'll be interesting.
Tight. Yeah, they picked 4. You're right. Yeah, they picked 4.
Now, me personally, I want the best available defensive player. That's in the first with the 12th and 20 pick. If there's a player that that's on your board, and if you can kind of trade down to a second and maybe drop down like 4 or 5 spots and still get your man, I can like that too.
Yeah,
But
the Saints signed entry that running back from was he Notre Dame? I can't remember, but
ETN from Jacksonville.
ETN, yeah,
Yeah,
ETN.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have him in Kamara. So I don't know if I don't even know if Love.
ETN, yeah.
And Kansas City signed Kenneth Walker, right? I think
So they're out.
by Tennessee, then I think it's fair game, but I don't know if he's going to get by Tennessee.
Or
I think
the Giants could use a running back too.
Giants, I was just mentioning them. Giants are the key team because I think they're going to be the ones that are going to be able to decide between Sonny Styles and Caleb Downs. So
yeah, that's true. Well, one thing with Caleb Downs, they say he got a problem with his knee. I don't know how serious that is.
yeah, they said like ACL, degenerative ACL, something like that too. I thought those were kind of debunked. I'm not sure though. It's hard to know when you read all this stuff on the internet what's true and what's not true.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, so if something medical comes up, I'm sure guys like Adam Schefter will be all over it, but I haven't heard anything official yet. But
yeah, there's been all kinds of rumors with him. But yeah, Love's man. So it could be the Giants. Yeah, if I'm the Giants, honestly, man, to protect your young quarterback that was running a lot, and there's not a receiver really. I think that's good to pair with Neighbors, and for at least at that high worth the pick. Then it just makes sense to get Love. That gives your quarterback a break. And
I say he's gonna play how he played, but somebody gonna have to calm him down a little bit.
that's where the running game comes in, man. That's what I'm saying. And Harbaugh's got that OC he likes that's good at developing running schemes. So Love would love that.
Speaking of running back, man, something that really frustrated me about the Cowboys today, it's that I think Rachaad White got signed I think he went to Washington, the Tampa Bay running back. I would have loved him as a change of pace, a complimentary guy to Javonte. Cowboys are just assuming that Javonte is going to come back.
They still got blew him off, don't they?
They got
they do. Yeah, and to be honest, we don't even know what they got.
I don't understand. See, okay, does anyone know why those two were not allowed to play? I mean, what was the deal? What they told Brian Schottenheimer's full of shit? I mean, what happened? Why are these guys?
It's what it's been like this. Whoever makes the most money, regardless if someone behind them got more talent, the money's always going to play.
I heard Blue had issues with learning the playbook, and that's why he didn't really see.
My thing with Blue, they were playing him wrong. Blue is not that type of running back you run between the tackles. He's that type of running back in open space. Muffa is.
Yeah, but regardless of that, running back is more instinct than the plays, man. If you know how to read it, if you don't know the play, you're still going to make it happen, and you can't teach that. I mean, you really can't.
So I be honest, man. Like I said last year, you still had a head coach in training, especially situation. He don't know when to pass or when to run.
We also to add on to that, you also have an OC who hadn't called plays in 4 years? Because when he was with the Seahawks, did he? Yeah, this is the last time he called. So he's rusty. He's rusty at being an OC, and then you're also a rookie head coach. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. And then you bring the worst defensive coach in all of football. I still can't get over. And JB knows what I said. I said, I ain't watching. I told him I was going to watch the season because as soon as Eberflus got signed, I was like, "You've got to be." It was already bad enough that Dak got the extension. I mean, that was nailing the cop for me already. And then Eberflus, that was strike 2 and 3 for me, man. I was like, I'm out. I just could not believe that. After Mike Nolan, you're to bring this fool. I could not understand that.
That's because he's the coach here.
Yep, all about comfort.
Bring him home. Yeah, bring him home to
Always
Dallas.
about comfort. Always about who am I comfortable with.
Bullshit.
Sometimes you gotta bring people you're not comfortable with, man. Bring
Hey,
them.
And then,
going on
and
with the
then,
quarterback. Everything is comfortable for him. Everything.
and then thing is, he will not adjust to the game.
No, you wouldn't. Because
Shoddy
he was an idiot.
fire. Shoddy was already in the building. They didn't even do a head coaching search. They were
Yeah,
like,
he was the broom closet, right?
yeah,
Hey, there's a coach.
that guy's down the hall. He already knows Dak. Dak likes him. Let's
Right. Let's
the
just
shit
do it.
rolling. He likes.
Everything about number 4.
Wait,
Do we
wait,
want to pay McCarthy $6 million a year? Do we want to pay Shoddy $3 million a year? It's pretty much the same coach. Let's keep Shoddy. Let's just promote him.
let's promote the coffee boy, the guy that gave coffee to Dak. Yeah, he's good, man. Let's get
Yeah.
him.
The guy
I
that
can-
nobody wanted for head coach, and for like 10 years didn't get an interview. But yeah, we have this diamond in the rough that nobody else wants. Fucking crazy, man. I get it. Unreal.
Or doing a shit patty in a cow field.
You know, it's the sad part. I really do think Jerry wanted to sign Dion. I really do believe he wanted to do that just because it's something crazy off the chart. But, you know, between the fact that Steven doesn't like Deion Sanders and then Deion's like, I don't want that. Because
Well, he did it behind Steven's back. Remember, like Steven put Jerry up against the wall, like by
yeah, for
he was like, you better have not done this. I was like, it's already done. Sorry, I didn't won us the Super Bowl. So there you go. That's proof right there. You bring in a free agent, it could actually pan out. You know, you guys want to do a mock draft? I have a PFF membership. We can do a mock draft if you want.
Sure.
Just first round.
What do you think, JB?
Go ahead.
JB?
Yeah.
I'm going to start it right now. So I'm going to tell you who goes 1 through 11. All right. So Mendoza is going to go to the Raiders. Bain is going to go to the Jets.
That's weird.
Miami. Arvell Reese to the Cardinals. Love to the Titans. Sonny Styles to the Giants. The Miami tackle to Cleveland. Caleb Downs to Washington. Mansour Delane to the Saints. Oh, my God. David Bailey to the Chiefs. Sadiq, the tight end, to Cincinnati. Cornell Tate, receiver, to Miami. And we are on the clock at number 12. So I'm going to read off some players, and you guys can tell me who you want to pick. We got the Oregon safety, Dylan Thieneman. Right, that's the guy.
That's a good one.
He's been linked. We got Jermod McCoy, the corner from Tennessee.
He has a knee problem, right? He's got the knee problem, right?
He's got
No.
All right, hold on. Come on. So that's a Jerry trade. So we know that's a Jerry pick right there. Hold on. He's on the top of the board. He's injured, all right? All right,
Yep, injured player, first-round talent, absolutely. TJ Allen, linebacker from Georgia. We got Akeem Mesidor from Miami. Avion Terrell, the corner from Clemson. I know they like him.
I like him a lot.
But we could just do a vote if you want. But I like Thieneman. I know we just signed Thompson, but the safety from Oregon, I think if you get him, you got your bookend safety.
Yeah, I know he ran a 4.37.
Oh, he crushed it.
Who's that corner you got from Clemson?
Corner from Clemson is Avion Terrell.
He's good.
Yeah, he's good.
Who's the linebacker from Georgia?
He's all right. DJ.
Terrell might be there at 20. So I think CJ Allen, the linebacker, and Terrell might both be there at 20. But
Well, we gotta do what the Cowboys would do, man. So where's the injured guy again?
I'm taking safety.
I would go safety. I would go Thieneman.
Yeah,
I'm with you.
I would go with that corner you said from Clemson. Because
He might be there at 20, right?
being multiple and running a 4.25 and all this shit. We need corners.
But the corner from Cleveland, from Clemson, you think? Sorry, not Cleveland. Clemson, you think he could be there at 20?
He could be. We have trade offers too if you wanted to. We got
Hold on. Who's after the Cowboys? Just to kind of get a feel for
the Rams, and they're looking at linebacker.
They're going to need a corner, right? No, they got corners. They don't need corners.
They took all of Kansas City's corners.
That's what I'm saying. They don't need corners.
Yeah. Baltimore is after that. They probably need a receiver, offensive line, maybe. They might need a safety, but they have Kyle Hamilton. So pretty much between us and 20, it's the Rams, the Ravens, the Bucks, the Jets,
Jets need a corner.
Lions, Minnesota, and Carolina. That's us.
Yeah, I'd say I agree with you. I go with the safety and then see if the corner's there at number 2.
All right. We'll go with Dylan. There you go. All right, so he's drafted at 12. The Rams picked the Freeling, the tackle from Georgia. Baltimore took a guard. Tampa took a tackle. Jets took a receiver, Mekhi Lemon. Caleb Banks, who just broke his foot today, went to Detroit.
Wow.
Jordan Tyson went to Minnesota, receiver. And McCoy just went to Carolina. So we just missed out on McCoy.
Oh, damn.
That's the injured guy. That's the injured guy.
Oh, man, we missed them, man.
So we got
Sorry,
Alan
Jerry.
Terrell. We got Alan. So if you want to go linebacker or corner, so we could vote on that one. CJ Allen from Georgia, and then Avion Terrell from Clemson, the corner.
I got CJ Allen.
CJ Allen. What do you got, JB?
That corner from Clemson.
I'm with you on corner.
Yeah, this is tough. This is really tough because CJ Allen, I think you could probably see they have a third. The linebacker I like in this draft is Jacob Rodriguez, but he's not going to be there in the third.
No, he won't, unfortunately. I like him too. He's really good from Texas Tech.
See, this is a situation where I could see them trading down a little bit and trying to grab a third or something, but man, this is tough. See, we talked about JB, like linebacker and corner. Those are the two positions where it's like this is the problem you get into when you don't get a guy in free agency where you have two glaring needs, and it's like, where do you go, right?
Well, corner is considered the higher priority in terms of value.
Yeah, let's be real though. Our cornerback position is garbage. I mean, I know
Those are linebackers.
I mean, I know, but I'm just saying. So I'm in the mind frame of what this guy's trying to run, this 3-4, being multiple, all this shit, right?
Yeah.
I'm trying to understand, what are their intentions in targeting? You know what I'm saying? Like you were saying too, the sport and free agency. It's like they don't have no football minds because most of everything I heard was about how bad the defense was. They keep saying the offense is okay, okay. So that's what you're saying. That's what you see. You're saying the offense is okay, and it was the problem with the defense. I'm still not seeing no strategic moves and going for the glaring needs to go with this new philosophy. We're not running a 4-3. I mean, they probably mix some of that shit in, but he's saying the philosophy is a 3-4. So I'm looking at what they're doing free agent wise, and it don't look like they doing that, and it don't look like they really gonna do it in the draft for the philosophy of what this guy want to run, because we do not have the players. And it seems like to me, he want to run nickel and dime more than any damn thing. So if you want a nickel and dime, you need the safeties, the corners.
Well, I mean, to go by value, allegedly, the corner is supposed to be higher than the linebacker. So, I mean,
yeah. Here's why this is just my opinion. Here's why I would take CJ Allen in this spot. It's because they signed Jalen Thompson, the safety from Arizona, right? And from what I read from some of the beat reporters, Christian Parker sees Thompson as that guy that can come into the nickel in the slot and cover slot receivers. And Avion Terrell, the corner, he's a smaller guy, kind of reminds me of Jordan Lewis a little bit. He's kind of like that slot corner in the nickel, obviously. So because of that, I would lean CJ Allen just because you don't have any linebackers other than Overstone. That's just me, though. I would go with CJ Allen, but it probably
you made a good case. I mean, like you said, you're talking about it being a nickel back, then you're seeing him more as a nickel back, then that says it all you need to know right there. Nickels are not a top priority over a linebacker. So,
and the safety that we just drafted at 12, he could play in the slot too.
Yeah,
you already got a guy in free agency and the draft that could play in the slot. and maybe you trade for like an outside corner or something like that. But Terrell, I don't think is that guy on the outside with his lack of size. So
Okay.
I would go
There you
CJ.
go.
Cool.
All right, you got it.
If we got CJ and Thieneman from Oregon, that is a hell of a first round.
Yeah, but it's not going to happen, man. They like those injured guys. So
We got to trade up for Caleb Banks. He just broke his foot. Come on,
right?
redshirt him, baby.
That's a gem. That's a
I
gem.
mean, Tyson's hurt too. That receiver, all that talent from Arizona State. You get him too.
Yeah, Dr. Cooper is doing a surgery, so we got to draft him. Cowboys team doctor.
Jeez.
That's not a bad first round.
Yeah, I mean, that would be. I mean, look, that's what the logic says. So what we just did there was what the logic says. They ain't doing that, man. Because back to that situation again, they would have drafted the first pick. They would have picked would have been that injured player, because it just for whatever reason that's just what they do. And then if that happened, I doubt the linebacker would have been there, because that's just how the luck the Cowboys have. They'll go gun ho for this one position for whatever reason, and they think they know better than everybody else, and it blows up in their face. AKA Tyler Guyton. I wouldn't even say Mozzie. Mozzie was just there. I don't even think it was even so much that they thought they knew more. He was just a big guy, and that's
We are the need.
yeah.
To be tackled. Yeah, they
And
and
the one draft pick that I still don't understand this day was Schoonamaker, because I'm like, you already had some tight ends. Why did we need it? Well, what was the thought in that? I don't understand that one.
That was terrible right there.
I mean, that just made no sense. I don't even care if he was a great tight end. It doesn't matter. You had tight ends. That made no sense.
Second round, bro. That guy was a third or fourth round talent at best.
Yeah. So that to me still killed me. And then
that was the year. That was the year they missed on Laporta. They loved Laporta in the late first, and they said, "We missed on Laporta. Let's get another tight end. Let's get the guy from Michigan." And he was nowhere near the player that Laporta is.
Right, and they missed out on. Not they missed out. They couldn't get him. I think they were looking at Will McDonald, but they lost him. They didn't miss out on him to the Jets. And
what was that tight end? I think went to the Bills too at the time. We could have got
Kincaid.
Kincaid, but Kincaid had that back issue everyone was worried about, and he looks like he's fine.
Yeah,
that's definitely a Cowboy pick, man. That back issue,
right? That would have been a perfect pick for him, right?
Right down their alley.
God,
yeah. I think tight end, they don't have any speed at tight end. There's no like downfield threat at tight end. Like Ferguson is possession guy.
That point, Ford showed some speed, but they just not. I just want to see a little bit more out of him, because I know in college all he did was block. I just want to see what else he can do. He's got soft hands. I saw that.
Yeah, he's a great blocker too. I mean, when he was asked to step in and do his thing, he was a really effective run blocker. But we'll see him get more opportunities in the passing game.
I saw some catches he made. I'm like, those are some good hands. You can't teach that.
You know, Dak loves his tight ends. He loves his tight ends. He loves his check downs.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah, here we go. I can't throw.
4 yards to Ferguson, tackled right away.
Right, immediately.
I mean, Ferguson is old man Witten while young. I don't understand that. Don't get that.
They fumbled the damn ball. I'll be like, man, come on, Ferg.
Ferg is like, remember David LaFleur?
Oh yeah,
he used to fumble the ball, so he's like David LaFleur right there, man.
That's crazy.
Terrible. Hey guys, I gotta be out. My wife's gonna be home. It was awesome talking to you guys, but
appreciate that, man. Thank you.
Up to sport.
Yes, sir. Y'all have a good night. All right.
You too, man. Be safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So linebacker, first round.
I wish, man. I just wish that we would do something like that, man. Just think outside the box.
Yeah, linebacker and cornerback to me is. I think what's the big boy Otito we got from San Diego?
Yeah.
I think with him, Quentin Williams and Kenny Clark.
So you got the middle. I mean, you got the middle, and unfortunately for us, what happened with McNeilon, that's just it's one of those things that happens. But I just think that in this draft, and there's some depth you can get in lower rounds. But granted, once again, we don't have a third round pick. There's some ends you can get, bookends, not guys that are going to create sacks or anything, but at least you'll be able to stop the run consistently, which we have not been able to do forever.
Nope. And that's why I'm glad they traded Osu.
Yep.
Because, bro, he was killing us in the run game.
Yep.
That man be getting thrown 5-6 yards off the damn ball and shit.
I still don't understand that. And the one player I don't understand they got rid of, and I always felt he would have been good as an end, but they kept trying to make him a defensive tackle, and that is Chauncey Golston. I never understood that. They keep trying to make him a tackle. I'm thinking, no, he's huh?
They wanted him to play on the inside, though, right?
Right, and I didn't understand it because every time I saw him playing in, I thought he was playing pretty good. I wanted to see if he gets a few more reps, what he could do, because he had the size and all that. I just didn't. I mean, I'm not expecting him to get 10, 12 sacks, but hey, if I can get 8 or 9, I'm okay.
Yeah, it's crazy to me, man. I'm very interested to see, you know what I'm saying, this draft, man, because I was kind of okay with the free agency, but it was not what Jerry was talking about. It's not what he said he was gonna do. But I mean, I kind of wasn't really surprised. But damn, you go through and really look at the players that we got. Is that busting the budget? Don't look like it to me. I mean, busting the budget, which I kind of wouldn't want to see, but 2 first rounds for Max Crosby is busting the budget. You just bust the budget. So to me, it's all talk right now from Jerry Jones and his organization, man, and it's very fucking disappointing because we ain't getting a proper product out on the field so we can win motherfucking championships, Super Bowls. It's the same thing over and over again. Like the mindset is to think what you're doing is successful. I guess it's successful business wise because they're $1 billion organization. But when you got fans of a team, you got diehard fans. When you got fans of the team that was fans of the team before Jerry bought the team and before even Dak Prescott was born, like we used to seeing winning championships, Super Bowl. Like we don't give a fuck. We wouldn't. I mean, we got our favorite players of those teams and stuff, but if they had to go, they had to go. Whatever it was, trading goddamn Herschel Walker with some people was like, damn, we're gonna trade Herschel Walker. Yup, bam, you gone. Let's do something.
Well, it goes back to what you're saying, man. It's just that you had this team was found on winning. I mean, that's really what it came down to. That's why it became America's team. And now it can't be. You can't call yourself America's team when you haven't won over 30 years. You got people like one guy messaged earlier. What was it? He says he's 28 years old.
Yeah.
In his lifetime, he has not seen any success. And I told you earlier, man, I don't see us having success in the rest of my lifetime because they're too comfortable. The culture is one of be competitive, but don't break the bank, and the money will keep flowing. And that's it.
Yeah. Now this one, Jerry was being honest.
I know, right?
And we're still playing out to this day. This was before he signed. This was 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
This was before he signed Dak. What he was saying.
You know what's funny though with Jerry? It seems like before he signs a player, just before he has to sign a player, you'll finally get the truth, and then that truth will disappear in between everything else. And that's what Jerry does. He understands the way to give information a way where which it's going to be hidden under a bunch of crap, and therefore it doesn't come back to haunt him. Because if he actually hammered this point over and over again like he does with everything else, everyone would be talking about it. But you notice he'll give a nugget like this, you'll never hear it again, and he'll make all these other things like, yeah, I know what I'm doing. I've been doing this for 30 years.
Right.
Eating my squirrel brain. I go out
Or
hunting.
snapping on people when they doubting what he doing as a GM and shit.
Yeah. People can't be as good as him because he's the owner and the GM, and he's got more. I don't know, flexibility. I don't know what the hell he thinks it creates. Because when you have the fear of being fired, man, it lights a fire under you, which is what Jerry don't understand. By being the owner and the general manager, he has no one to answer to. He doesn't even answer the fans. He doesn't even apologize to the fans. I mean, look, the Falcons haven't done squat, but their owner, Arthur Blank, has actually apologized to the fans.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that. But Jerry just like, it's good enough. We had 3 12-5 seasons. All right, that should be good enough. All right, let's get back to cheaper arrangements.
Yeah, you right. You right, Lou Branch. Lou Branch said, and when he said that, all the Dak supporters were fine with it. They just wanted Dak signed. Now they bitching and moaning and complaining and mad at Jerry and don't give Dak no motherfucking criticism at all. None. Fucking zero. And you're right, Lou Branch, man. They was all on it. They was like, pay the man. Pay the man.
I'm convinced I lost 10 years of my life when that contract got signed. I mean, I'm not kidding, JB, man. Something broke in me as a fan that I never thought would. I mean, because I love the Cowboys. This has been my team. I grew up, my older brothers and all that. We watched the Cowboys, and now it's like, if I miss a game, it's like, it's okay. I mean, I can't even tell you the last time I bought a Cowboy anything. That's how bad it's been for me. And Jerry just keeps chipping away whatever I have left in my heart for this team.
Shit, man, I ain't bought no Cowboy paraphernalia. Man, it's been at least 20 plus years.
That's what I'm saying. See, that's my point. It hurts, man.
Nah.
It really does. I mean, like these people say, "Are you guys Cowboy fans?" Yeah, I mean, it's the pain. That's what you're hearing. It's not so much hating on Dak or this or that. It's just the pain of like seeing a franchise that used to be always competitive, always had a chance. That's why I used to hear fans always said, "This is our year," because they could be. The team was good enough to be. It could be our year. You can't say that anymore.
Nope.
I mean, we're not even good enough to win the division now. The division, we're going to be the joke for the next 5 years in this division. Forget playoffs. We need Jim Moore. That's what we need to bring in. Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs. Playoffs? I just want to win a game. He'd be great for this team right now.
Right.
Shoot. His little thing about the Saints, when he was the Saints, and he went like they couldn't do diddly poo, offense, defense, the water boy. Oh my God, that's what we need right now. That's the coach we need right now. Because this team is going to be sorry.
Shit, our coach, he cry.
Yeah, he does. I'll be crying too when I look at my bank account because I'm like, damn, that's all I'm making? I've been coaching for this long, and that's all I can make as a head coach of the Dallas Cowboys?
Man, our head coach soft, bro, and it's gonna permeate down. It's permeating down through the thing. The coach soft, the quarterback soft. This team itself is gonna be just straight up soft, bro. I don't think they ain't gonna get no dogs to me. I think on the defensive side of the ball, we're gonna need that. We're gonna need it bad. If we gotta go with this guy quarterback for 2 more years, we're gonna need dogs across the board on defense. No goddamn special team players. We got a special team player playing goddamn safety.
Yeah. I'm with you. I think bottom line is this draft, the next draft, just defense. I don't even want to see an offensive player being drafted, to be honest.
Right, man. That's where I'm at with this.
Because
man.
Yep. And then hire someone that understands how to make the second contract. Good grief. Because think about BB's contracts coming up just now. Tyler Guyton better not get a second contract. He better be gone. But I know better because Terrence Steele got. I still can't believe that, man. How does Dak Prescott got contracts? I just don't get that. And he was horrible this year, Terrence Steele. He was horrible the year after, before that.
Damn. Eshawn, what's up, man?
What's happening, man?
Good with you.
I'm
doing,
doing
man?
okay, just working.
Doing your thing, huh?
What's up? What's up?
So you just doing your thing, huh?
Yeah, man. Yeah, just working, and then just thought I'd hop on and say hi.
Welcome to therapy. How can we help you today?
My work is my therapy, brother. I love what I do. You could ask Uncensored, man. He knows what I do. But no, man, it's this team is hilarious, man. The fan base they just never cease to amuse me, man. Our fans are stupid, man. I mean, the stuff that I'm hearing. Yesterday we was on Champs' show. Shout out to him, but the standard for Cowboy fans now has come to, as long as they try to get somebody, they're happy. Like that's what our standard now is as Cowboy fans.
That's moving deeper, man.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm just saying, like, I mean, for that to be a standard, I just think it's just. I mean, I don't know what to say to that, to be honest. But
We became the Browns, man. That's what happened. God.
I mean, I think honestly, I mean, the Cowboys win 9 games, the fans will be happy. I mean, I don't think they will win 9 games. This is a 5-win team at the most right now. But right now, this team stinks. Like, there's just no other way around it.
I think even still with these acquisitions they make it so far, I think we still gonna be sorry.
Well, first of all, I look, I don't know who these people are, so I can't speak good or bad about them. But just based off of history, when them getting these kinds of players, it was the same shit last year and stuff. I'm at the point, I'm just like, unless I see something on the field, I don't believe it, man. Like, enough with the hype. Everyone gets all hyped up now, and I'm like, prove it in the games, man. Enough. I'm sick of it.
Listen, I'll tell you this much: if we win 6 games this season, that is a success.
Which is pretty fucking pathetic, but
I know it is, but I'm just being honest. I'm just saying, if you get 6 wins, because like I said, our division's not the
It's not
division
easy.
Dak grew up in. You know.
Yeah, it's not. He's not going to just fuse through the East. I agree.
You know, and then you look at who we're playing. Who are we playing this year? It's the West, right? The AFC West.
So
right?
I mean, I was. I mean, I went through our opponents. It's not really easy. So let me run it by you one more time.
Yeah, please
So
do. I'm
yeah,
telling
so
you.
we got the Cardinals, which is a loss because we always lose to the motherfuckers. We got the 49ers. That's a loss. Jags is a toss-up.
Loss.
Titans.
Win.
Yeah, we got then there's the Bucks.
Loss.
Yeah, then you got the Ravens, so they're going to get
Loss.
smacked. Of course, you got the East. And then you got the Bears, you got the Lions,
Loss.
Vikings,
Loss.
Patriots, Saints.
We lost all 3 of them last season, right?
We know
Yeah,
the Patriots.
but
The Patriots. Here's the funny part: we might actually beat the Patriots.
you got the Saints, and then you got the Jets.
So Saints.
I mean,
Saints is a toss-up. Jets, we will win that.
yeah, if they lose to the Jets, I'm gonna fucking laugh. But
That would be hilarious.
but I mean, you never say never because they lost to the 0-4 Jets, if you remember.
Did we
that.
lose to the Cardinals, which never makes sense to me? All right, so I
I mean, I don't know what it is. These guys can never beat the Broncos. They can't beat the Cardinals, and they can't beat the fucking what do you call it, the Packers. Says I don't know what it is about those 3 teams, man. I mean, but it's crazy.
The Packers have been good. The Cardinals have not been good. The Broncos have been good.
Yeah, but
You
it's
can't
like
say that about the
it's like
Cardinals.
some curse, man. They just, for as good as the Packers are, I mean, like, they just can never beat these guys. It's crazy.
No matter if we play in Dallas or
Yeah, they just cannot beat.
Yeah.
The
And then
Packers is a toss up. I mean, I can understand
Yeah.
not beating them and beating. I mean, but like it's the fact that they always lose to the Cardinals is just crazy to me.
Makes no sense.
Yeah.
And then who else we got? So after losing to the Cardinals and somehow beating the Jets barely.
Yeah, so at home, at home, of course, I'm in the East. You got so it's the Cardinals, it's the Niners, the Jags,
the Niners.
yeah, Titans, Tampa, and then Baltimore. On the road is Chicago. In Chicago, you got
Loss.
Detroit,
Loss.
Minnesota, the
Loss.
Patriots, the Saints, and the
Loss.
Jets. So I mean, yeah, so it's not like a cakewalk. So,
We ain't beating the New England. Yeah, watch. We'll beat New England for some odd, weird reason. We have that number.
I mean, in New England, that'll be tough, though, man.
But we did last time. No, whatever it is with New England, we have something on them. I don't know what it is. We just have something on them. Just like the Cardinals have us.
Maybe.
I mean, it's just one of those teams. I don't know why the Patriots should beat us.
Romo Nordak could beat the Patriots when Tom Brady was there.
Well, that's Tom Brady, but Tom ain't there no more.
You never with this team, you just never know. That's why that's like I'm past predictions, but you just never know. They'll lose games that they should win, and so I mean,
we struggled. Remember the opener against the Jets, and they had Zach Wilson, and we almost lost. Dak didn't do anything. The defense scored all the points. I'm looking at this game like, you've got to be freaking kidding me. And that was the year everyone thought we were going to go to the Super Bowl. I was like,
which season? Like when we beat? So are you talking about
the first game of the season? I think we played the Giants and then we played the Jets. Whichever I forgot.
Yeah. The Jets. If I remember, that was the Giants.
That palm over the middle.
Yeah. But I mean, the defense scored
horrible.
It was 38-10, I think. But then the defense scored bulk of the points. Yeah. So.
Bro, listen, all I know is even though we won, I was embarrassed because I said, you got to be kidding me. You can't score on. I mean, the offense couldn't do. That's what. Yeah, we first got Brandon Cooks. That's right. We just got Brandon Cooks, and we couldn't score. I was like, I mean, I said we deserve to lose the rest of the season. Good grief.
The thing is, though, man, honestly, this offense is mad overrated, and it stays that way. Mm-hmm. It's. I mean, they live in this world where they're ranked number one, and I'm like. But not when it counts, So like, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's they were, I think, ranked 16th or 20th in the red zone or something like that.
And that's how you grade a team, man. Is how well you do in the red zone. And even in McCarthy, when we were 12-5, I mean, we were horrible in the red zone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, I mean, all of the issues that plague this team just never go away, no matter what coach, no matter what regime. It stays the course.
You know why?
It's disciplines there. I mean, it's just the same fucking shit again and again.
Because of Steven.
Yeah, Jerry and Steven both, man.
We got to change that fucking quarterback.
When it goes, I mean, the issues go like discipline and stuff goes deeper than Dak. Yep. Like that's an organizational thing. I mean, we can critique Dak all day, and I mean, I agree, but I mean, Dak has a. But I mean, the way that the team is run is just so fucking dysfunctional that I mean,
true.
I mean, like
that's true.
But that's why I say I don't really care about the players anymore. My whole point is if the Cowboys want to start winning, forget players. I don't care who they draft. You need to fundamentally rebuild this organization. I think you need to fire the whole scouting department, Will McClay, all of them, the trainers, the coaches, the water boy, the towel boy, the general manager. Everything. I'm just saying that's the honest to God truth. If you got outside consultants, they'd just tell you, you know what, just throw it out, throw the baby out with the bathwater, because that's where we're at.
I wish, man, honestly, but I mean,
that would fix. But you can't tell me that wouldn't fix the problem.
Oh, I mean, it would, but I think everyone we
all know what happened.
It's not going to happen.
Yeah, because it's not even so much. I mean, because look at the Commanders.
Yeah.
Daniel Snyder's gone, not 1 year, and everything is starting to function properly?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, to me, if I'm Jerry, I look at that, and that's supposed to be your student, remember? He was Jerry's disciple, or whatever the heck it was, the relationship was. And I'm like, that tells me a lot right there. And then Jerry, his mentor is supposed to be Al Davis, and let's be honest, the Raiders haven't been that great.
Well, the problem, I mean, Jerry's mentality, and frankly, even Stevens too, for that matter, but it starts with Jerry. They have this attitude that people who work for the Cowboys are privileged, like, I mean, it's like, you know what I mean? It's like, hey, you're lucky if you want to come work for me, and if you don't, you're missing out. They have that kind of attitude. So, I mean, you can't speak sense into people like that, man.
Nope.
So there's money is one thing, but Steven is arrogant, but Jerry just has a bunch of ego attached to him. That's all it is, right?
What has been Jerry's
Steven is cocky and has ego, so that guy's on a whole other fucking level. But
I think Jerry's thing was the fact that the success he's had in his life collected, which is phenomenal. I will never take that away from Jerry. That can create a level of arrogance, or you can learn from it and realize, look at what it took to make that success and respect it.
Sure.
And he did not do that.
Yeah.
He did not. He doesn't respect himself. If Jerry looked in the mirror and really think about what he's accomplished, he would not act the way he is.
He at the end of the day, man, he is an egomaniac. This is what it is. So,
I'm gonna read this message from Kay Robinson. She says, since the Cowboys like to hire yes coaches, do you think the type of players they pick is a problem too?
Absolutely.
There aren't even enough dogs that
the
teams come in the room. Yeah.
Can I answer that real quick, JP?
Go ahead.
So the thing is that, look, when it comes to these players, I don't even necessarily think they don't draft dogs. The problem is that they draft people, and then something happens. The way that this organization is, they flip. You know what I mean? They become Mr. Robotic and all. Like, I mean, just take Dak. He was never a dog, but at least his first 2 years, I saw that he cared. Like, at least there was some sort of motivation I saw in him. Yeah. But at year 3, I just completely saw, like, the company man and all that other shit. And now he's super complacent and stuff to where he just doesn't give a fuck. They've drafted dogs, and the problem is that they turn them into these just
neuter them.
What the fuck happens to where you come to this team and they just I don't know what the word is, but I mean, you know what I mean, right?
No, JB's right. You neuter him because the last dog that stayed a dog was really Dez, and you saw how
and they got rid of him.
The Joneses are like, why can't we fix this guy?
Yeah, and they got rid of Dez. That's
and you could say, I'm not saying he had a great career here. I'm not saying that at all, but I'm just talking about the mindset. Randy Gregory was another one.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
So
Dez was my favorite receiver, man. I love Dez, but I mean, they completely, like, especially the way they treated him on the way out, man. I mean, was just so uncalled for. So I mean. Yeah, they take every opportunity to just, like, rip at him.
Yep. And then the players that I hate how they abuse them. The two players that this is part of the process where like I said, the armor's getting shipped for me.
Yeah.
Tyron Smith, man, a true soldier his whole career, so to speak. And the way they, he leaves unceremoniously, no NFC championship, forget Super Bowl.
Yeah,
he doesn't have any of that in his career. Zach Martin, what's funny about Zach Martin though is he at the end was like, you know what, F you, I want my money. And you know what, I was like all mad at him for it, but I'm like, no, because he's like, you know what, I gave you everything I had and gave you discounts, and I didn't have nothing to show for it. So you know what, I'm going to do the one thing that every other Cowboy player is doing now, is taking Jerry's money, and I'm okay with that. I get Zach Martin. I have no problem with that.
Yeah, I think if it were me, like, see, everyone wants to talk about Dak's contract, and I understand it, right? I mean, it fucking crippled this fucking team, so I'm not here to disagree with that, but frankly, if I were in his position, given the way that this team is run, I'm like, fuck you, I'm going to take everything I want. You're not going to win. You didn't win when you gave me pennies on a dollar.
Yeah.
You just put the team around me when I was getting, like, fucking $10,000 a year or whatever the fuck it was.
Well,
so why the fuck am I going to take less from you now? Go eat shit. If it were me, I would do that. So, like, I mean,
I think I'm with you. I can't.
If
I
you were
can't-
a
I can't
winning
dis-
owner in a winning team, I would have a different attitude. But with Jerry and Steven, fuck you, man. No, straight up, though. I mean, no,
The sad part is I can see
I'm
you
being
say
real
that
though.
to
Like,
Jerry,
if
too.
it were, I hate the Eagles with a passion,
Oh my
but
God.
they're run differently.
Yeah.
And if I were with the Eagles, I'd be like, hey, like, okay, I have a chance of actually being relevant and winning. So, okay, I don't mind taking some cheese off the taco here.
Look, it's something that and JB remembers this, but Sports Junkie was asking me this question, man. It's about the money, right? And he's like, man, would you take the money or would you take the Super Bowl? And I asked, well, what team am I on? He said, it doesn't matter. I'm like, I said, yeah, it does matter, because if I'm winning the Super Bowl on the Bengals, who cares?
Right.
If I'm winning, I'm sorry. It's
Sure.
true. You know what I'm saying? But if I win the Super Bowl with the Cowboys, all I have to do is look at all the ex-Cowboy players that won Super Bowls, see how they're doing, man. Mark Stefanoski, Mike Irvin. I mean, players that weren't even stars, man, are all doing phenomenal because they won a Super Bowl, man. If I was Dak, and if I knew Jerry was running the team and not Steven, I would have been like, look, all right, I will take a 4-year because he wants a short contract. That's Dak's MO. I would have took a $20 million a year thing for 4 years to see what these idiots would do with it. And if they totally effed it up, because think about the discount I'm giving them, right? I'm talking about the first, second contract when he was injured. He's like, well,
Yeah.
No,
I know what you mean.
You know what I'm saying? And if they just did the same stupidness that they did, I would have been like, all right, when it came for my next bite of the apple, the third bite of the apple, yeah, I would have done exactly like that. I can't deny that. But you have, to me, I'm one of those guys, prove me wrong. Because
no, that's fair.
Because Micah Parsons, I don't like Micah Parsons, all right? So make that very clear. I can't stand him. But if there was any truth, and I don't believe there was, but if there was any truth to his behavior about saying, "Oh man, I didn't want all that money. I wanted blah blah blah."
That's a lie from him.
I started off with, if there was truth in that.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm just talking out loud here.
Yeah. I'm just saying because
I know. I got you. I'm just talking out loud here.
Because I mean, there's a part of me who wanted to believe him because I'm thinking, okay, he understands the money he can make from the podcast, which is from the brand. That's what Jerry's giving him.
Yeah.
And all that stuff. I thought, okay, he is about the money, but he's thinking about the money after football. That's the thing I think a lot of these players forget. The money you're going to make after football, which I think Jerry and them can't freaking explain that.
Yeah, with the Cowboys.
Yeah. They don't know how to sell that. I don't understand how Jerry and Steven don't know how to sell that crap. That
They
after
probably
football,
do, but I mean, anyone would know that if you're this given how big this brand is, you'd be
I don't believe they understand it, dude, because you got people born now who are playing now who don't know about the Cowboys winning and what happens to these players. Because think about look, let's go back to even Michael Irvin. I remember that interview when Michael Irvin got drafted, right? And Drew Pearson was interviewing, and Drew Pearson was like asking, "Yo, what do you think? Do you think you can break the records for the guy that owns all the receiving records?" And he says, "Drew, I don't know who it is, man, but I know I'll break all them records." And I'm looking at Mike. I'm like, and you telling me you were a Cowboy fan growing up, and you don't realize that Drew Pearson had all the records? So if you go back to Michael's era when they really were into football, what do you think these players today are? They don't know who Emmitt Smith is and Aikman and all that. They don't know who that is.
Sure, but you should know how big the brand is, though.
Well, they know, but they think that's Jerry's alone. They don't realize that can make them money. I don't think they understand that.
Well, they're fucking moronic if they don't know that. I mean,
I'm just being.
You don't know that the
I've
Cowboys
seen
can make
things,
you
man.
money. That the Cowboy brand is going to make you money. I mean, that's stupid. How would you not? That's. I mean, you're probably right.
I work in IT. Trust me, dude. I swear to God, I make at least $500 a month just helping people reset their damn passwords to their emails. All right. so don't tell me.
Oh no, I'm not saying you're not. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying that's a different level of stupid to not know that.
I'm just saying. I mean, just saying. There's things that people just don't know. You take for granted. You think they're going to know,
Sure.
and they don't. You know. I mean, that's what one of the things I tell my. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I know that's his connection.
Oh, no, I'm just saying. That's why I try to tell my team is like, look, don't look at it as people are stupid or anything. There's like nothing to do with being stupid. They just don't know.
Fair
enough. And it's just the ignorance of whatever it is. Whatever has prevented you from getting that information is what the issue is. So
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair.
But the thing I will give these players today is they understand they need to make money because players of old, they sometimes forgot to get paid. They're too busy trying to win a championship, and then look at them, they're broke. So these players understand that they have to build their own personal brand. They're all mercenaries, basically, if they want to be honest.
Yeah. No, I think I mean, see, my thing is, I mean, I get what you're saying. I just, for me, it's a matter of like, if I were on this team, I'm like, these guys run shit so backwards, and I mean that I'm just like, if it were me, I'm like, if I felt that there was a chance that they would do something if I gave them more, okay, fine. But I just don't believe that they would have, even if Dak took less, they probably would have misused that money.
Oh, I that's why I said that's why I would give him the 1 year. No, that's what I agree with you. That's why I said I'd give him the 1 year to prove me wrong. And if they did the stupidness that they did, then go ahead and screw them.
Yeah. And I mean, anyway, I mean, in when it comes to business, man, Dak completely, for Jerry being a master businessman, Dak took him to the cleaners.
Oh, Dak's got a PhD, and Jerry's got an elementary school degree.
Yeah, he took him to the cleaners.
Man, he robbed him with no mask. I'm telling you.
No, he didn't rob him. He just said, Jerry, hand me the money. Oh, okay. All of it. Oh, really? Yeah, all right.
No mask, man. Damn.
So, I mean, hey, man, props
to Dak on that, man.
Yeah, props to him on that side. Like we can critique him all day for him being a player on the field, and I would agree. But I mean,
as a businessman, Dak Prescott's got it going.
Exactly.
This man been making almost $1 billion.
Yeah, he's worth. I think if you count endorsements, it's easily $600 million. It's easily $600 million if you count endorsements.
He's done an excellent. Listen, in terms of building his own brand and all that, he's done an excellent job.
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah.
Up until his, you know,
nothing else needs to be said right after that one.
Yeah, it's like one of those oops.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna dive into his personal life, but
I'm saying I'm just saying he's did everything. Look, listen, we're talking about how he handled his personal business. He's done an excellent job, except for, you know, it happens. We can't get everything.
No, but what I heard, I don't know whether it's true or not, was that he did some stuff that I'm not gonna say on live, but I mean, but who knows? I mean, whether that's true or not, but I mean.
But I appreciate everybody, man. Appreciate everybody in the chat. Appreciate you, EK.
Yeah,
yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Have a good day.
It's a draft, though. I can't wait to see that, though.
Yeah. All right. Take it easy.
All right,
I appreciate it.
Peace to the chat.